Have you ever heard the phrase, big things come in small packages? Well, the 2026 Cummins X12 just stepped into the ring to prove that saying wasn't just a polite way to describe your uncle's Christmas gifts. Today, we're diving into why this compact powerhouse is reshaping expectations in the heavy-duty diesel world, and why, if you're in the trucking industry, you can't afford to ignore it. Let's cut straight to the chase. The Cummins X12 is not just another engine release. This is a calculated move in a high-stakes game. At just 2,050 pounds, it's one of the lightest 12-liter engines on the market. That's right, lighter than some competitive 11-liter models. That weight difference? It translates into serious payload advantages. More cargo, more flexibility, more money in your pocket. But don't mistake lightness for weakness. The 2026 X12 is now pushing up to 500 horsepower and 1,700 pound-feet of torque, optimized for regional haul, vocational applications, and even refuse operations. And here's where it gets interesting. Cummins isn't just tweaking specs. They're redefining what a mid-range engine should be in an era of rising fuel costs, tightening emissions standards, and unforgiving delivery timelines. Quick pause. Have you ever tried explaining torque to someone using kitchen metaphors? It's like twisting the lid off a stuck jar, but the jar is a 40,000-pound trailer and your hand is made of steel. Anyway, back to the serious stuff. What makes the X12 different isn't just on paper, it's in the way it handles real-world pressure. We're talking about a redesigned fuel system for better atomization, improved aftertreatment for cleaner emissions, and a 1 million mile B10 life rating. That means 90% of engines will hit 1 million miles without a major overhaul. Try explaining that to your accountant while justifying another overhaul bill. Now, if you're wondering how this all stacks up against the rest of the 2026 engine landscape, here's a little teaser. Cummins may be quietly positioning the X12 to disrupt the 13-liter class. Yes, you heard that right. A 12-liter engine knocking on the door of 13-liter territory. That's not just a spec sheet bluff, it's a strategic shift, and it may just force some major reevaluation across fleets nationwide. Let's talk about integration. The 2026 X12 isn't flying solo. It's now fully optimized for the Cummins Helm trademark powertrain ecosystem. That means better synchronization with transmissions, axles, and digital diagnostics, cutting downtime and boosting reliability. Imagine a truck that's not just powerful, but smart enough to anticipate problems before they happen. It's like predictive maintenance got a software upgrade and a gym membership. Okay, mental reset. How many of you have ever sat on the side of the road with a broken down rig, waiting for a tow, staring at traffic, wondering if you should have just gone into real estate? Yeah, let's try to avoid that in 2026. And here's the kicker, the real cliffhanger. Cummins has hinted at a next-gen fuel strategy layered onto the X12 architecture. That could mean advanced natural gas integration, or even hydrogen adaptation. What does that mean for you? Possibly the same X12 block with multiple fuel paths, diesel, RNG, maybe even hydrogen, running in parallel. Versatility isn't a luxury anymore. It's a survival strategy. So now you're probably asking, should I bet on the X12 for 2026? Or wait and see what the rest of the industry does? Well, let's just say this. Fleets that move first on innovation often end up leading the pack when the dust settles. The X12 isn't just built for performance, it's built for the future, and the future doesn't wait. Still on the fence? Next week we're revealing which OEMs are adopting the X12 early, and which applications are seeing surprising results you wouldn't expect from a mid-size engine. Trust me, you're going to want to hear that before finalizing your spec sheets. Hit subscribe, and remember, when the market shifts, don't be the last truck out of the yard.